If you've been following us lately here on the channel, you'll know that we found a $300 Coyote motor sitting in a U-Pull-It local junkyard. So today's video, we're going to find out if it's broken, if it's seized, get it off the truck, and start making plans for it here on the channel. Another thing I want to check real quick is to make sure the engine turns over. Had just over 100,000 miles on it, so it's pretty good. I didn't see why it would be an issue. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely works good. Happy with that. Let's go get it washed up, get it disconnected from this transmission, go buy an engine stand for it. Okay, so I came over to Advanced Auto Parts and we're going to be spraying the engine down with some of this old degreaser. Just kind of clean it up a little bit, take it over to the car wash and get it cleaned up. Since I'm going to try to sell the transmission, I got to make it look at least decent. Made sure I didn't put too much on here. Not worried about the alternator too much because I don't think we're even going to be using it anyways. So alright, so we got the engine pretty clean. Wasn't too dirty to begin with, but it had a lot of dust and grime from over the years. Just has just over 100,000 miles on it. And I made sure that there was no water got into the, I didn't even aim in that general vicinity. So some of that water out and then get it up on an engine stand. Gotta actually go over to Harbor Freight and actually buy an engine stand for this. I don't really have an extra one to give out. But we're going to take it apart. We're here in the truck and just leave the transmission and converter and everything together. Just take some pictures of it and sell it, and we'll get this on the stand, and you know, we'll make a whole nother video about getting it ready. I'm pretty excited. It turns over pretty good, like you guys seen earlier. Don't see any holes in the block. Pretty good little block.
You got 15?
Yeah, but it's closed.
You holding on to that?
Yep.
No, he's not. Get it, boy. Get it.
Like every fucking bolt on this thing.
You be nice. Look at me.
Nope.
Look at me. It's because of Paul's not enthused. Neither
When it comes to this motor, neither one of us are.
Yeah. But go ahead. There it goes. It's loose. It's apart.
Okay, so we got the Coyote motor off the truck, got the transmission disconnected. Big shout to my cousin Paul and Fred for helping me get this thing here in the shop. Now we're gonna run over to Harbor Freight real quick, and we're gonna actually buy an engine stand because I have multiple engines that we're doing here on the channel. We're not really sure what we're gonna do with this just yet. You know, you can't pass up a deal like that when you see it. So regardless of what happens, we're gonna put a couple dollars into getting another stand because I got a 387 over here. I got a 408 over at the machine shop being done, and I got an old 351 roller that we haven't even cracked open yet, just sitting over on the other stand. Wouldn't hurt us to grab another one. So let's head over to Harbor Freight real quick. We'll pick up a cheap engine stand and we'll get this thing off the floor and rolling around. All right, so we landed here at Harbor Freight. This is like the worst place to go because, man, I always end up spending away. You find all kind of shit in here, you know what I mean? Right here we go. I think we'll just grab one of these, bro. Cheap ones right here, no big deal. That looks like it's pretty decent. Last one I got was like fell down. Looks like we're not getting a engine stand tonight. Harbor Freight didn't have one on the shelf. That didn't help. That was kind of a waste of time. I don't even know why I put it in the video. We have a part out roller motor over here. We'll just go ahead and stick this down on the ground. I'll just roll it up. Go ahead and set that on a tire or something over here. And then we'll put this Coyote motor on this stand, kind of adjust it or whatever. Kind of a hodgepodge, but I had to weld it. It actually broke one time. But this is Cousin Paul's rebuild for the Smurfit Sandy car. And this is our roller motor 351 that we haven't taken apart yet. We're going to do some content on eventually. That's probably the engine that's going to get those Wiseco forged pistons that used to be in the 357 bottom end, stock bottom end motor that we had. But let's go ahead and get this thing set on the ground because it's already got a chain on it. Set it on a tire real quick right here. We'll finish the video and talk about the Coyote motor and maybe some of the plans that we've got going on. So I have this set to small block Ford pattern. Look how close that is. Look at this. Look where the starter bolt is. But 3 of the 4, the old pattern here, kind of fit on it. So what we're going to actually do is adjust these 2 and come down here to give it a little more strength on the little engine stand. So. All right, guys, we finally got it here on the stand, got it clean, got the transmission taken off. We're gonna probably sell that transmission, post it on Facebook Marketplace or something. Nonetheless, it's on the engine stand. It's where it's gonna stay for a while. Just go ahead and leave the seat belt. Seat belts are really good for pulling engines and pulling parts. They're really heavy duty, even though they don't look like it, don't seem like it. It's very good. So, but yeah, as far as what we're going to do with the engine, even if I'm not ready to use the engine just yet, I turned around, everything was good. It's got a hole in the oil pan. They actually poked the oil pan to get all the oil out at the salvage yard, but that won't be too bad of a deal to just take the oil pan off and clean that up. I mean, it rotated, there was no issue. There wasn't water in the engine. From what Andrew Hanlon tells me at Hanlon Motorsports, he's like, bro, some Mustang cams, oil pump gears, a cheap intake. Cars, this motor's ready to make some power. And that'd be kind of an option. We got some options with this. We are doing the 387 in the black car. That's not changed, but this definitely gives us options for other cars, possibly in the future, or even just with the Trooper Coupe. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think I should do with this engine. For now, it's gonna stay on the engine stand. We're gonna cover it up, go put it back there with the 351 Windsor. Pretty sure this is a good running motor. The truck was wrecked, so obviously it must have been running when it got wrecked, right? So, I mean, that's a good way to look at it. Some cams, intake, oil pump gears, set up the front accessories for foxbody and put a cam member in and send it. I don't know, get a modular bell housing. A lot of options we can do here on the channel. Let me know what you guys think about the motor, the pick, and all that. And we'll talk about future content with it in the future. But for now, sticking with the 387, the 408, and the 363 for now. If you guys enjoy this sort of content, leave me a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think. Check out the enjoy button, exclusive content for the channel members here. They get perks to the channel. But outside of that, I just appreciate you watching. I'll see you soon in the next video. Thanks.